This world is created for the children of Israel. That's talking about the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and the so-called Indianos, you know. The world is created for our sakes, you know, not for those heathens. And if you realize those things and you still have to obey to all these rules and regulations that the so-called white men, the Edomites, that they put out in this world, you know, then those things vex you, you know. Those things vex you. I'm on buff. Wagwan. Shalom. So, you know, those things vex you, you know, and every day, you know, every weekday, you know, actually except Saturday, because Saturday I wake up like, man, they're gonna link up with the brothers, you know, so you wake up in a total different vibration, you know. But the other days, you know, you have to go to your job, you already know, you have to go to your job, you have to deal with those heathens, you know, same bullshit, you know, same bullshit, different day, like they say, and that's it, you know. So that shit keeps you vexing, you know. But you got
this is 1 Corinthians chapter 7. I'm gonna start at verse 12. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believeth not.
So there was an advice that Apostle Paul was giving, you know. This is not according to the law. This is advice that he gives, you know.
That she be pleased to dwell with him.
Yeah, so if she, you know, she doesn't find a problem with you doing the works of Yahweh, Basham Yahushua, you know. If she doesn't have a problem with that, that's already a good thing, you know. That's already a good thing. It's just like I said, don't expect much from those females, you know. The less you expect, the better, actually, you know. Then when she do something, you'll be like, oh, that's dope that you know, that's dope. You do something good. That's dope. I didn't expect that, you know.
Yeah.
And when she fuck up, you'll be like, yeah,
I expected it.
yeah, you know.
It's like you were saying, like if you put her up here, you know what I'm saying, like what most men do, what happens, man? You're shot down to the ground, man. You're heartbroken, you're in distress, you're losing your sleep, you know what I mean? Your peace is gone. And even though you're not with her, you're still like, oh man, she's a fucking piece of shit.
Exactly.
But if you put it down here, like the brother was saying, if she do something good, then okay, she's working her way up like a half a centimeter. You know what I'm saying?
That's already too much, but yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? So like
one or 2 millimeters, you know, that's already enough.
That's like, okay, cool. But if she does something stupid, you'd be like, yeah, well, you're already there.
I already knew that you were stupid, you know, you'd be like that, you know.
Yeah, but that's
and that's fun part, because there was a certain situation that my wife did something stupid, and the thing that I said to her, yeah, I already expected that from you, you know. She's like, yo, I didn't mean to do this. Yeah, don't worry about it, I already expected it for you.
I was expecting you to say that too. Because it's always the same shit.
Yeah,
it's always the same thing, you know. But you fuck up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that to happen.
Yeah.
I know you said that last time too.
But you keep fucking up, you know. So yeah, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we're righteous, you know. Like I said, Scripture already explains us, you know, our righteousness is a filthy rag. You have a filthy rag. We try, you know. Every day is a battle for us too. You know, we still in this weak body, you know, this chain of darkness, you know. The flesh is weak. You keep doing bullshit, man. I find myself a lot of times, you know, and I'll be like, you know, when it's time for me to hit the scriptures, you know, or make a video, I'm tired as fuck. But as soon as I'm about to do some stupid shit, I got a lot of energy, you know. And there's also demons messing with you, you know. Messing with, and sometimes you wake up, you know, like the day before, you've been messing up, you know, you wanted to make a video, you went in the scriptures, you get tired, you be like, okay, I can do it tomorrow. The next morning you wake up, you be like, man, I'm a piece of shit, man. Why didn't I make the video, this and that, you know. You know, you're putting yourself down, but that you gotta realize that's also demons, you know, and those demons getting stronger. They're messing with your head, you know. They make you feel that you're not worthy, you know. But you gotta realize, you know, this is not for everybody. If you already can understand this is already a privilege, you know, to understand this, you know. So that already should show us, like, you know, the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushua got a plan with us, you know. Otherwise, we wouldn't understand this, you know. Look at the majority of people; they're fucking stupid, man. I went to the gym. There was this elderly female, you know, she likes to talk a lot, so she asked me like, are you ready vaccinated? I'm like, no man, I'm not vaccinated. I'm not gonna do that. That also shows you the stupidity of the people who said, yeah, I took one. She took the J vaccine. You know, she said, I took one, so I take the J vaccine. I only needed one. Look, as she said, like, yeah, when I
JJ?
no, it wasn't Edomite. The J is the Jan.
Oh, there's another one that John.
The double J,
Yeah.
double J vaccine. So and she said, yeah, if I was younger, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't do it neither. That's what she said. And she's like, yeah, but I'm already old, and yeah, you know, there ain't much to do or something in that direction. She said, you know. But that shows you how the people, they don't have no understanding, you know. They like, okay, if I were younger, I wouldn't do it. But why wouldn't you do it if you weren't younger, you know? Because you got a lot of young dumbos, even at my job, taking those shots, you know. So they have no understanding. Is that what you said?
Yeah, man. This is Ephesians 2:8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourself. It is a gift of Yahweh Hashem Yashai.
Exactly, it's a gift. It's not, you know, like the thing that they teach you in church is like, they're talking about, hey, have you found Jesus yet? You know, I came to Jesus. I put Jesus in my life. You know, now I'm saved. You're saved from what? You're saved from shit. You're gonna get fire. You're gonna get fire, or you're gonna be beat in pieces or whatever. You know, you're gonna, to powder. Hey, anyway, you're gonna die a horrible death. You're saved from shit. If you believe in Jesus and you think that Jesus have saved you, so and those dummies also think that they don't have to follow the law because Jesus went on the cross for them. Now, first and foremost, Yahweh went on the cross for the children of Israel. You know, first and foremost for the elect, because the elect are the ones that gonna understand this. The rest were blinded. You know where the scripture is? Israel searching for, the rest were blinded.
I think it's in Isaiah. I can look it
They
up.
have not obtained it. Yeah.
The election have obtained it.
Blind follow the blind.
No, the rest were blinded. This was, it's in Isaiah, I think. This will search for it, they have not find it.
What was it? Paraphrasing again?
Yeah, the last part is the rest were blinded, I think. Let me see.
The election have obtained it.
The election have obtained it, yeah. The rest were blinded. Yeah? That's Romans. No. That's chapter 12, right?
11 and 7.
Oh, 11.
I have verse 9 as well. It's a little.
Yeah.
Not of works, lest any man should boast.
Yeah, that's also a thing, you know. And I made a video this morning, you know, concerning this. Dope that you break this up, because I said it like, you know, you could, you know, it's not good to be like, oh, I know all these scriptures, I'll be doing the work, so, you know, I'm a made man, you know, I'm the man, you know, you're the man, you know. No, you're not the man, you know. It's, you know, Yahweh Basham Yosha can use you. He can even use a person to get another person in, you know. So you might think, oh, I already made it, and then he take away the spirit from you and put it on that other person, and you're done. You're going in the world being a total bug out and waiting for destruction, you know. So you shouldn't boast yourself like, you know, we haven't made it, man. That's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We hope that we're part of that number, you know. We are not sure. We do our best, you know. We do our best to please Yahweh Basham Yahushai. Do we fuck up? Yeah, daily. We fuck up daily. We, you know, before you go to bed, you, I said it, you evaluate the day. You be in your mind already like, man, I shouldn't have done that, you know. I shouldn't have said that, you know. You already realize that, you know. One moment, let me bring this scripture out first. Then,
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 7, and it reads, what then? Wait, I'm going to go to verse 6. And if by grace, then it is, then is it no more of works.
maybe a 5.
Yeah, verse 5. Even so, then at this present time also there is a remnant according to election of grace. And if by grace,
A remnant, so this already shows you this not for everybody, you know.
then is it no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace.
It's not of work, so you can, you know, you could be boasting yourself like, oh, today I made like 7 videos, you know, I've been doing great work. It is no guarantee for you to be part of the elect, you know. There have been there have been people who were in camps making videos. They have been on highways and byways, you know, so-called diligent, you know, and where are they now? Still they fell out, you know, falling in love with trannies, running after a female who eventually leave them, you know, being all tattooed up, painting their hair green, purple, whatever, you know. A lot of those people believing in a flat earth, you know, all kinds of shit, you know.
Yeah, head of camps, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Head of camps.
Yeah, man, head of camps, you're a demon, you know, being hella demon, you know, stealing money from brothers, from females, making videos about it, boasted, line up and stuff, you know.
Damn.
Thinking he made it, collecting Jordans, you know. What does the scripture say? Lay not for yourself treasures up on earth, you know. Because, you know, you're buying shoes, those shoes will decay at any point, you know. You will get stains on it, you know, shit break, you know,
Laces falling apart.
Yeah, laces falling apart, whatever, you know. Shit, you could buy a fancy car, eventually it will start rust. Or you buy a car from plastic, but still the engine, you know, it might fuck up. The tire get busted, you know. Yeah.
Car crash.
Yeah, you crash with your car, and then what?
White burns it.
Yeah.
Little riot.
Or they make, you know, like how they with the car key, you know, they scratch your car. You know?
Keychain.
Yeah, they key your car.
That happened to me before, man. My brother's ex thought it was his car, cause he be lying, man. He be lying. Hey, the girl had a scratch mark from there, from the front all the way to the back. I woke up one day, I go to my car, I'm like, what the fuck? My brother's like, yeah, it could have been Jessica, you know. Why? Yeah, you know, he bullshit. And I'm like, yeah.
That's tough, man.
Brand new paint job, pearl red, fade into the red, man.
Yeah, faded. Fade away.
Faded away.
It's a song, you know, reggae song. Fade Away, you know, y'all should check it out. It's a dope song, man. Fade Away. Maybe I'll play it later, you know. You know that song? Fade Away.
Of course not.
I was surprised. Inside joke, yeah.
If by grace, then it is no more of works.
Yeah, because the Most High has mercy on who has mercy, you know. That's also why it's important, you know. It's not, you know, you might think like somebody, you know, like, oh, this is not for him. But the Most High might have mercy on the person and he still understands certain part. And not everybody going to be on the same level. Some people understand certain things more. And everybody got also, you know, like the 1 Corinthians also explains that, you know, like the body of Yahweh Shai, you know, you look at your own body. The eye is not the same as the foot, you know, or like the ear. But you need everything. Everything got its purpose. It's full, you know.
Yeah, because he was saying that even the small member, when it is suffering, the rest of the body suffers.
Yeah. If you hurt your little toe, hey, you're in pain. You're in pain. You're not walking normal. You'll be limping, you know.
You hit the corner of the table. God.
Yeah, man.
You know, in the summer times when you're walking on slippers, you know, you're walking on slippers, you want to go somewhere, you get up quick or something, pop, and then your little toe goes like this, your
little toe goes like this.
Yeah, man.
You're walking on your heel, you know.
Yeah, man. I did it multiple times.
Days, man. Your toe was like, used to be like this, now it's like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And that's a small thing, man. Maybe 2 centimeters.
Yeah. Like, what do I need you for?
Yeah.
Cut it off.
Well, yeah, and that's, you know, that's also a thing you got to keep in mind. You know, you might not always see it or realize how important somebody is. You know, you might not. Everybody got the gift. You know, and you know, and with time it shows. You know, you see like, oh, this brother's good with that. You know. If I want to know something about herbs, I go to this and that brother, you know. If I got problems concerning females, I go to this brother, you know, because he's been through a lot, you know. And that's also a thing. Apostle Kabar also said that, you know, a lot of times it's good to put your experience when you make a video or you teach, you know, put your experience in it, you know, because that's also a reason why we go to stuff, you know. The Most High let us go to stuff. Then you make a video about it, and maybe somebody on the other side of the world get edified by the shit, by what you have been through, you know.
Brings them out of that shit
situation, yeah. And I had it many times, you know. I made a video, like back in the days we had that assembly channel, you know. We have to make one again, you know. We had that assembly channel, and you know, if I upload the video at my own channel, then I didn't have much views, and then on the other channel I had a lot of views and a lot of brothers reacting from America, like, hey man, like Tawada for making this video. I'm like, no, don't thank me, thank all praise to Yahweh Basham Yahushai, you know, that put the spirit on me to make that video. And you know, and then he explains that he was going through that situation, and now to my video he understands how to deal with it and what to expect with it, you know.
I got a piece up real quick for that.
Go on.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 4. Now there are diversities in gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are differences.
Yeah, the same spirit. We all come together in the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, you know.
Yeah,
But we all got different talents, you know, different skills, you know.
Ephesians 4 and 4. You know?
Come on.
Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord.
Yeah, that's why you got elders, you know. That's why you got elders. That's why you got the ranking system also, you know.
Seek order before you seek rank.
Exactly, you know. Yeah.
And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of operations, but it is the same power which worketh all in all.
Exactly. And it's, you know, the scripture said in the book of Matthew, you know, chapter 18, verse 20, it said, "Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst." So when we're gathering in the name of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahushai is there to guide us, you know, to guide and protect, you know. Yeah. Go on. You had a precept, right?
Okay.
Oh.
And then I got to still go back to what you were talking about, Romans 11.
Go on. Oh, was not finished?
No,
Okay.
because we didn't get to that point. But this is a piece of what you were talking about. Right. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal, for to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit, like you were talking about.
Exactly. Yeah, like one knows a lot about herbs, you know, and also like you said, like the spirit of faith, you know. You know, not everybody got the same patience, you know, and patience is key. And this truth is patience is key, you know, because if you lose your patience, you know, even in the world, you know, they got the saying in the Dutch, you know, haastig spoed is zelden goed. If you make quick decisions, you're gonna make stupid decisions, and especially in this truth, patience is key. You know, you might come in a certain situation and you want to react on that immediately, but sometimes it's better to take a step back and just watch and see what's going on, you know. You know, and you know, the scripture said even a fool is considered wise when he holds his mouth, you know. And somebody comes talking shit, you know, don't always start jumping on that person, you know. Sometimes you be like, hey man, whatever, man. You know, if like for example, like a couple of weeks ago, yeah, this clown came to the camp, you know, screaming and shit with his female. If his female was more manly than him, you know, just
humble, actually.
Yeah, humbly. She wanted to ask questions. He started calling her brother and shit, pulling her arm like, let's go, bro, you know, all crazy, looking for backup and shit, you know, because a lot of people know us and they hate us. But the thing is, we showing you love, you know, but you don't understand it. But when Yahweh Shai comes back, then you're gonna understand it. To horrible pain, you're gonna understand that we were giving you love, you know, because what we do right here, we give you a chance of salvation. We give you a chance. We are not like those church preachers that tell you that we are giving you salvation. No, we offer you a chance because it's of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai if you're going to get that salvation or not. It's not of us, you know. The thing that we do is get the blood of our hands, you know.
And the scriptures say, blessed is he that is not offended, because, you know, the thing is, they talk about that's not love, but when you see one of your family members running out in the street, you know, a child, are you going to be like, hey, Tim, with a soft voice and tell him to get out the road? No, you're going to be like, get your ass off the road, Tim. What's your problem? Get over here, you know, smack him on his butt. You know, you ain't going to be soft with him. You know, when it's a serious situation, this is a very serious situation we're in. Yeah, this is a deadly serious situation we're in.
Yeah, man.
You know, at the time of Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. You know, the time of famine, the time of pestilence, the time of the sword is right around the corner. You're going to see people being taken in great numbers. You know, as it talks about in 2 Ezra chapter 5.
Yeah, and the Most High has already been showing us a glimpse of Jacob's trouble. You know, look what's going on in Haiti, you know, people going crazy over there. South Africa, you know, see how people are looting over there, you know.
Nigeria.
Yeah, man. So and that's only a glimpse, you know. It's gonna be far worse than that. But the Most High is already showing us, you know, like there's a little thing needed to make the world bug out, you know, basically, you know. A small thing needs to happen, and then you see people going wild, you know, bananas.
Right, so I'm gonna cut that, but we'll just go back to Romans, get right back to the point. So we're back in Romans chapter 11, verse 7, and it reads, verse 6, and if by grace then is it no more of works.
Yeah,
otherwise,
by grace, because the Most High has mercy on who has mercy. Look, if somebody comes to the camp, you know, and I remember when we were at Gansu, I keep on talking about this dude, because, you know, I thought it was really beautiful what he did, you know, because, you know, he was always kind of timid, you know, always kind of shy to talk with us. Only when he was drunk, then he had the courage to come towards us. That's how much of respect he had for us, you know. So he was, you know, even the camp elder told him, like, come talk with us when you're sober. And then he said, like, yeah, but when I'm sober, I can't find the courage to come towards you, you know. He just said it, and then he was honest.
He brought us water
honest
too, right?
Yeah, he brought us water.
You
That's why I mean, like, by bringing water, he can receive already a prophet's reward. And what's a prophet's reward? That's salvation. You know, just by bringing water, because he didn't come to the camp often. He came a couple of times, you know. And like that day he was like, you know, he asked us if he could watch his back. You know, everybody was like, that's kind of strange, but yeah, we're standing here anyway, so don't worry, you can put your back here. Then he came with the whole package, whole box, with small bottles of water. Okay, the water had fluoride in it. He didn't have no understanding. That's like what I said earlier. Not everybody got the same understanding, but it's the gesture, you know. It was a summer day. It was a hot day, and he was like, let me bring water for the brothers. They doing something good. He realized, like, they doing something for me also, you know. He realized
that. That was out of his own will.
Yeah, because he didn't tell us nothing. He was like, can you watch? No, he didn't tell us. He said, like, can you watch my back?
Yeah.
And he went to the store, and then he came with a whole box of water, like, this is for y'all, you know. He just wanted to he went to the store specifically to get water for us.
And he didn't hear from his own ears that he's going to receive a reward.
He didn't understand that, you know. We explained it to him later that, like, by doing that, you know, the Most High can have mercy on you, because we already know, like, I know that this dude, he been smoking weed, he been drinking, you know, so you already know he ain't following the law, statutes, commandments, you know. He had his beard shaved in a certain way, you know, so you already know, like, okay, he ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments. But like I said, the Most High can have mercy on who he have mercy, just by the respect that he have for us doing that, you know. And you know, he stopped. Basically, what he did, he saw us. He stopped he dropped everything that he was doing and went to the store and get water for us, you know.
What does that show?
You know, that shows you respect, you know.
Yes, faith.
Yeah, also
he
faith.
Has faith in the Lord, and that's a very big thing. You know, it's a very big thing that you got to understand. Faith is one of the main ingredients. He believes.
Yeah, man.
You know, some brothers or some of them sisters, they're not going to be right all the way, but they try. They believe. When they hear the word, the scriptures say, the sheep shall hear my voice, man.
And he also understood that he was fucking up, you know, because he came to the camp, you know, a couple of times, tears in his eyes, knowing that he been fucking up, you know. He said he tried, but he can't find the strength to do what is right, you know.
You know, even in his truth, you know, you got brothers that are not, you know, that are preaching the word, but are not as strong as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the scriptures talk about know what's going on amongst the brethren, man. You know, because you got brothers that are weaker, so what you do, you help them out. And that's the same thing, you know, according to other brothers that are not, you know, pushing the word, that are weak, you know, that are weak, man. But they believe, man.
Yeah, man.
They want to, but the flesh is taking advantage of them.
Yeah, even with us.
The world is
even with us, we fuck up daily, man.
Yeah,
we fuck up daily. Don't get it twisted, man.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
Hey, I'm far from perfect, man.
Right.
Far from. I try. Yeah, we try, but we keep fucking up. The flesh is still weak. You do something.
I feel sorry for you, brother. You know what Christians are?
Yeah. I'll pray for you.
I'll pray for you. That's right.
So finish that.
Even even so, Verse 6, and if by grace, then it is no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Exactly. So the same like what's the book of John where it said, "My sheep shall hear my voice." You know, that's it. You know, we those who need to understand it shall understand it. You know.
Got our piece up?
You know, the Most High have already selected the elect before the earth was already made. You know,
For the foundation of the earth.
yeah, before the earth was already was made, it was already the elect was already elected. You know, selected. You know.
Come.
Shalom.
Shalom, Rabbi Shimshah, Baruch Respecta.
Got another piece up? This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9, and it reads, "Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink."
Yeah, that's talking about this philosophy. A lot of people are lost in this world, in this bullshit. They follow Buddhism, they follow all kinds of religions. They mingle it together, take a little of this, take a little of that, you know. And nowadays, you know, it's even more. People don't know, but now you can. You said it. Now you can see quickly. Now it's easier to see. Before somebody starts to speak, it's easy to see if somebody is stupid. Or if you see them walking on the street with a face mask on, you already know that person is God. You know? You already know, like, okay, that person is God, you know? You had pizza, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on just a minute.
yeah. When he's done, then you read.
For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes.
Exactly, because the Most High decided for who it is. This word is not for everybody, you know, and this always keeps me thinking. Like in the beginning, when I start learning about this, you know, start understanding this, you know, and I wanted to convince my whole family. I even had a fight with with the stepdaddy of my cousins, you know. Not really a fight, but you know, there's like I was really close with them, and now I barely speak them, you know. So that's how it went. I was so angry, like he didn't understand. I was like, yeah, you're the head of the house, you know, you fuck everybody up to you. You know, everybody's they all gonna die because you don't wanna understand this, you know. You'd be like, no, because he did that dummy, this deep in Christianity, you know, they got that. No, Jesus is for everybody, you know. I don't know, you know, they don't wanna be. That's how stupid our people are. They don't want to be special. They are used to be shit, and they don't want to be special. You know? Because that's what it is. When you start, the first thing when you come in the school, the first thing you understand is that you are special. That the Most High have chosen you to be above all the nations, and that's already a problem for the majority of our people. They don't want to be above the other nations. They want equality. Equality for as long as you can remember, you've been shit, been under these people. And now you want to be equal with them? Get the fuck out of there. I don't want to be equal with no fucking Edomites and fucking heathens. No, man. I want to be above y'all. I can't wait on the day, man.
That's right.
I can't wait on the day, man. Put y'all in chains and stuff, you know, rubbing the chain, like, get it over here, motherfucker. You know?
Rusty has chains.
You'd be like, you know, all around his neck, you know, like, stop walking, you know, with the, you know, like the slip chain, you know?
that leash.
When you pull it, it tights it, you know, you'd be like, you shut the fuck up, keep on walking, you know?
Even though he's walking good, you yank him down.
Yeah, keep on yanking, of course, man. Yeah, man. But you know, you got spiritual powers, you know, you're gonna have spiritual powers. So you with your mind, you make him trip, you know. You be like, hey, get your ass up, you know. You make it heavy for him to get up, and you get angry, start beating him and shit, you know, because he don't get up. No, man. They take you know, like some taal, you know, I call it the hoeksteen, you know, the big taals, you know, like why the big things where they make the stair with over there. Yeah. Just film it real quick, you know, where they make the stair with, you know. So like one of those beams, you know, those stone beams, you know, beat him with that, you know, get your ass up. You got spiritual powers anyway, so if that dude die from the beating, you put the spirit again in him, make him remember that beating, and let him feel the hurt, and order him to get up, you know.
You ever see this?
Don't be a bitch, get up. Pulling that chain, get up, motherfucker. Fucking, you know, get your ass.
Shalom,
You ever see the bullfights with the chain whips? They make a whip with the chain.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, that'd be terrible. Hey, shalom, man.
Shalom, shalom.
Hij
Hey,
vroeg hem.
Araya. Ik bedoel, had hij mij nodig?
Ja, jullie twee, zei hij.
The bug bite.
Bugs landed on me. And maybe it's because of the green.
You know, it reminds me of this cousin of mine. I was talking this week to him because his mother got a stroke or something because he took the jab. And he was talking about, yeah, this all he's gonna get it. He was angry, you know, because he's up there. He knows about, you know, so-called Illuminati and all that stuff. So I told him, he said, yeah, it's just nature. It's logic. I said, no, it's not logic. Logic and nature, all those things you're talking about, those are the most high, man.
Yeah, man.
He said, yeah, but of course, but so everything I say, he's always,
You gotta answer.
yeah, counter it, you know.
Make it good for.
But he never want to give praises to the most high, never, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, boy, on that day, when the sky gonna be filled with those chariots, when you're gonna see Yahushua coming back, then, you know, in the spirit, you're gonna understand that he fucked up, and then